Lots of soldiers sent out to help them.
At last, Birdwood and the centre of attention, the National Motor Museum.
You all enjoying yourselves?
What began life as the peerless roller mills fell into disuse. In 1963, the late Jack Keynes bought the premises to house his motorcycle collection. As interest grew, so did the vehicles on display. And in 1976, the state government bought the museum when it was feared it would be sold up to interstate interests. By now, cars made up a large percentage of the exhibits. And today, the Birdwood Mill enjoys a reputation as the National Motor Museum of Australia. Over 300 cars and motorbikes make up the largest and most important collection of historic motor vehicles in the Southern Hemisphere. The museum sits on 10 hectares of land bordering the River Torrens, an ideal setting for the festivities after the run-up from Glenelg. As the barbecues were already sizzling, many of the cars were yet to leave the bay. Such was the magnitude of the event. But for those up since dawn, the Barbies couldn't be ready quick enough. It was also time to count the casualties. How about the Premier?
Well, you certainly had an eventful trip. We didn't think you were going to make it.
There were a couple of awful moments. One was right at the start when we couldn't get the car to go. But eventually we headed off, and the second was on the steepest hill just after Tea Tree Gully, where even in first gear, I think it was most unlikely it was going to reach the top. But once we got over the hill, it went like a dream.
And we certainly couldn't catch you when you did get going. It has brakes, I take it, although the way you were going, we didn't get it.
Well, I didn't want to test them too much. I kept a very good distance between myself and the cars in front. But in the early stages, it wasn't the brakes that was the problem, it was the motive power. This is 1916, it's a long time ago.
Had a good trip?
Yes.
You're pretty laden up there, aren't you?
No problem.
Well, you're from Victoria?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, which part?
Melbourne.
You didn't all drive like this, did you?
No, not this time. Although this man reckons he's had 8 in it before, so...
We'll let you get on with it.
Thanks a lot, yes.
How are you getting on? Having a good day?
Yeah, really good. We haven't been here very long. We had a flat tyre on the way up.
Oh, did that delay you for long?
No.
Everyone get out and help?
Yes. My husband and a friend of ours who's with us.
What sort of costume have you got on? Can you tell us about that?
A bit of a Charleston. That's about the 1920s, somewhere.
And you've been responsible for doing your children's costumes?
Well, some are made, some are hired.
They look good?
Yeah, great. Fabulous.
You got up here okay?
Yeah, long, slow run, yeah.
How did the car go?
Good, yeah. Only, we stalled once, so it wasn't too bad.
Just stalled once?
Did not. Yeah, we did once. That was good.
4 of you in it?
Yeah.
Plenty of room, comfortable?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very good.
And what do you think of the crowds lining the route?
It was good, yeah. Very spectacular. Felt like the Queen, waving all that.
So you're unpacking your picnic hamper. It looks rather large. What's inside?
Well, we've got some chicken, lots of cold stuff. White wine, yes.
And a big appetite to go with it?
Yeah, very hungry, actually.
This is my mum's, but she shortened it for me.
She shortened it for you. And what era is it belonging to?
I don't know.
You don't? You look really good. What about yours?
Just a dress.
Sorry?
Just an old dress.
An old dress. Well, it looks lovely. And what car did you come up in, girls? The FJ.
Yeah.
Was it a good run?
I think it was
FS.
Yeah, we broke down once. We had to push it.
Have a good run?
Put your heads down.
We broke down.
What happened?
We were towed in. We lost the piston.
Oh, really?
We did it very gracefully.
Very gracefully we did.
How are you going to get away? No.
Well, we'll work that out, yeah. We're going to have lunch and think about it.
Why are you wearing swimsuits to the picnic?
Well, the only problem is you've got the rally wrong.
Go on.
It should go from here to the bay.
Ah, so you dress for the other end.
Well, these Rolls Royces all have cracked up to them?
Oh, better than.
1912 4050 is the one that made the Rolls-Royce the best car in the world. And when you drive one, you can understand why it got that name, the best car in the world.
And they haven't
really
suffered
go
anything?
superbly.
What sort of speeds can you do?
This car has a direct linkage over here onto a governor that spins around in there, and the governor sets the speed through the carburettor. On the freeway, you can set the governor up here to about there, and you average it 100 kilometres an hour uphill and down dale. Just like the cruise control in the modern car.
Most of us had to wait 80 years to get that sort of thing.
Far more than an historical motor run. It's an event of immense proportions. A carnival, a picnic, a celebration of our lifestyle. And with a vintage event, there are fashions to match.
So where do you get all your costumes and everything from for today? Another made them? Oh, homemade. Oh, very nice. You must feel like you're in a zoo here with all these people staring at you.
Oh, no, very privileged. It's a beautiful vehicle to show.
Oh, it certainly is. All your costumes look great. Are you charging people for this?
No.
Oh, I mean, idea. You can put a little till on the front. How long did it take you to get up here?
Probably about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
That's not too bad. No problems?
No, not really, no. Just sort of took it slow, talked nicely to it, and coaxed it up the hills, but she's behaved quite nicely, mate.
What are the flying glasses for?
Oh, well, when you ride in this, you then get bees, flies, and no windscreen. You've got to have some sort of protection.
You get all that stuck in your teeth?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you don't spoil too much, big deal.
How did you go with the umbrella going up?
I didn't have it up.
Oh.
I had enough trouble holding onto the feathers.
I must admit, can you just raise your umbrella a little bit? I mean, what's a budgeriggar? Did you manage to score that?
Well, he's not real.
Oh, I should hope not. He'll be pretty uncomfortable by now. And the grapes, not realising? Oh.
That's nothing we've collected on the way in the wind.
All the proper things that you have in headgear. Sylvia has a little parrot on hers.
Where's the parrot? Oh, there it is. No? Looking a little worse for wear with the ruffles up.
Well, he did get a little bit ruffled on the way out.
Why the interest in military vehicles?
Well, I'm interested in four-wheel driving, and I've bought a couple of four-wheel drive vehicles of that era because they're an interesting vehicle, they're a simple vehicle, not hard to put together, and the parts are readily available. They keep me at home and off the streets, as my wife says, and out of the pub.
And what's the history of this particular one?
Well, this particular one was sold through half a dozen different people in Adelaide. Market Gardener ended up with it somewhere along the line and used it for a short period. I bought it basically with the emblems of the Red Cross on it, so I thought I'd keep the theme going. So I put old Fred up here. And
he didn't seem to travel all that well, I noticed.
Oh, he's a bit crook from last time. He's not recovered at all. I don't know whether it's the Ribena cordial or whether it's the travel up here. It's a long way.
And how did the whole family enjoy the...
Oh, as you can see, we had a ball.
You enjoy the ride up? And...
Yes.
Yeah, been
Had a
cold?
good time.
I had a good time.
Cold with the top off, wasn't it? You want a drink? Oh, you're
like
disgusting.